Yo, what is up, home dogs? Alright, that was cringy, I'm sorry. Alright, today I'm gonna be kind of reacting to the recent updates in Fortnite. So I've been trying to trying to use the new mechanics, do stuff like that. I'm trying to basically, like, I don't even know how to say it. Try to get the best footage that shows my views on the new updates. So, like, right here, I get the suppressed pistol. I can literally melt these people from the roof of the motel way down there when I'm up here. And I'm like, no, this shouldn't be a thing. Look at that. If I had an AR, or, yeah, AR scar up here, which I've gotten before out of those 3 chests, look, I killed someone. I could kill people from way up here, and they don't even have a chance to fight me. Like, I can barely even see that guy, yet I can kill him. Watch. Headshot. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure this should stay in the game. So I'm not going to edit any of this footage, I don't think. I think you're going to watch the whole game because, I don't know, why not? But I'm just going to try to talk over the whole time. So there were 2 free kills right there that I barely even had to do anything for. So I'll peep in when I see another feature of this update that I either like or don't like. So, I'm gonna keep being negative real quick, because there are a lot of things Epic's doing is good, but it's easy to look at the good stuff, so I'd rather look at the stuff that I don't feel is as good. So, like, right here, I keep switching guns, because I really want to feel the stuff that the update's talking about, how it puts a delay on basically everything. Now, obviously, I'm not the greatest player of all time, I'm not even close, but I've seen players, I've had me die because when I place a wall, when I place a ramp, it just feels sluggish. Because after you place it, to whip your gun back out takes that extra few milliseconds that you can really not see. You have to play it, you have to feel it. But there's been a lot of bigger players, Ninja, Myth, and stuff, that are really complaining about it. And I agree with them because I don't like it. It's really bad. Because you shouldn't lose gunfights because the game was slow. That shouldn't be a thing. It should be because your reaction was slow. You shouldn't have to calculate the fact that the game is going to be slow into your fights. It should be either just you're on time, your opponent was on time, or they weren't, or you weren't. So I feel like it just adds a, I don't even know what to say. It just adds an uncalculatable factor to the game that, I don't know, I don't like it. It feels like I'm not in control anymore on who wins the gunfight. It's not always who's better, it's who can decide when their gun's gonna whip out faster. Now I'm sure if I play it more, if I really start to pay attention to it, I guarantee that I will eventually figure out, like, the time that it takes. Now, especially with the pump shotgun, which I guess was kind of a debuff, maybe. I mean, they already did the thing so you get less pumps and more attacks, but I guess that wasn't enough. So they made it so the pump feels extra long. So I not always,
Mic on.
but I would do these things where I would, like, someone would be under me, and I'd, like, edit something real quick. I don't know why I'm standing still here, but that doesn't matter. I'd, like, edit something and then shoot someone right underneath right away. And this is something that the big players really talked about, is editing isn't a real form of fighting anymore. Because once you edit, you, like... Oh, I figured it out. I, like, unplugged my headset or something. That's why it said mic on. I got it. I'm screwing with my equipment right here. Yeah, alright, I got it down. Alright, so, like, editing isn't a form of strategy anymore. Like, when people used to trap themselves in a box, Ninja and people would like that. I keep talking about the big players because that's who I see. Sorry, I'm sure other people did it. But, like, they'd break the wall and then immediately place their own wall so they could edit in and shoot the guy in the box. But it takes so long to edit the box open. Like, not edit it. It takes so long to break it and then whip out your placing thing that it doesn't even work anymore. Because the other guy can place inside because he's not switching back and forth. So I don't know. That's something I wanted to talk about too. Now, what I've been doing is like little burst of play, little big burst of talk. I don't know if this is good or not. Tell me how you like it in the comments. I'm still pretty new to this. But what I wanted to talk about now is a positive thing because I can't be all negative. Thank you for getting rid of the guided missile. Me and my friends, we dubbed it the Thought Destroyer, right? Because it would melt anyone. Like, in the end game wasn't a game anymore. It was who can hide in a box and shoot a rocket out better. Because by the time it came to the final two people, almost guaranteed they both had one. And if they didn't, the guy who did won. And that was dumb. So you either had to be really good at building and camp your own little box the whole time until you slowly inched closer to the guy while trying to fight a Thought Destroyer. Or you like, I don't know. I don't know if you realized or not, but it turned to controller controls somewhere in here. The reason it did that, actually I think that's when I was in the pit. And I said I was having hardware problems. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's because my brother's actually playing right here. I had to do something real quick, but I'll get back on eventually. It's not that long. But, so yeah, 2 kills here he gets aren't mine, but whatever, doesn't matter. Please don't judge me for my slow building. That was my brother. Yeah, these are his shots too. I give him props. He hits the bush camper. But so yeah, the Thought Destroyer, it was too overpowered. It wasn't good. So I'm very glad they got rid of it. Now they said I should pull up the quote and say exactly what they said. But they said something along the lines of, we're removing it for bugs. Almost like it seemed like it was coming back. Please don't put it back. It was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to use it. But if you were getting hit by it, one guy could take out a whole squad without even seeing him. That's not fair. That's no bueno, man. That's no good. Yeah, there's gold right here too. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. Pretty soon you'll see it in the tractor cube. So I'm sure you heard the computer Windows unplug a device, whatever sound. Yeah, but this is where I take back over. So, um, now I've talked about most of the things in the update. I'm actually going to talk about the Portafort real quick. Why? Why? Um, why? It seems like they're trying to get rid of the gap between the person who can build and the person who can't. They want the person who can't to have a chance at the guy who builds a base in half a second. But that kind of ruins the point of being able to build a base in a second. Now I know it takes up inventory spaces, but why does it stack? You shouldn't be able to just like, I don't know, chuck a bunch of houses. I don't know. But okay, I'll talk about that. Why can I hit? I don't know. You should have seen it. I shot the wood to try to shoot down his ramp he was standing on, right? It does damage. And I'm like, wait a minute. And that doesn't make sense. So, right here, this is a spot where if this guy was a better builder, I feel like I would have had a problem whipping out my shotgun. They were actually like, even when you land from the jump, you can feel the sluggishness that the game, like, wants you to have now, which is stupid. Now, I talked about the Portafort. I know this has always been in the game, but while I'm complaining about other stuff anyway, I'm gonna complain about this. You can see it in this gameplay especially, like right over there I was doing it with the hunting rifle. There's this incredible thing you can do where you can just, like, peek people, basically have them aimed out, uncrouch, snipe, and just crouch back down. That's awful. That should leave. I love it. But as long as I'm giving my honest opinion, that shouldn't be in the game. That's about it actually. I would like to, yeah, that's about it. Now here once again I'm watching as I like to record. So I watched every bit in between there and I realized this is getting kind of boring. Whoopsies. But yeah, I started hearing scar shots. You will be surprised on how long it takes me to find this guy. It's actually kind of pathetic. But it doesn't matter. I want to talk about the shotgun damage because that time you get like 17 on a headshot, it's like really 27 on a headshot. Headshot should do 50 minimum. If you didn't even hit enough pellets to get 50, it shouldn't even count as a hit. There have been actual tests that it's not just like the garbage shots by people. There are people who have actually seen that it is, like they've done tests, it's a problem. The damage isn't always properly calculated. Now that's fine. You can have bugs in your game. That's obvious. What isn't fine is how long it's been in here. Like several updates have passed and it's still not gone. So, whoops. Now, another thing I think is good, right? There's good and bad sides to it, but I think it's mainly good. Tilted's dying, or at least they say. I've seen very recently, like this is an older clip. It's not old, it's still in the current update, but it's a few days old. And I've seen now like little bits coming off the comment, and I'm like, yes, Tilted's dead. The good side to this is you shouldn't be able to get all your kills in one location. Yeah, I finally find that guy. But yeah, that range, why did it... I don't know, I'm not gonna... Never mind. It's fine, I was wrong. But, yeah, I am gonna talk... Yeah, Tilted should die. Like Tilted. Actually, I have mixed feelings about Tilted. Tilted's a great idea. Having a big city, that's great. The idea that everyone likes it so much that you can get... Yeah, here's the peeking I talked about, by the way. That's dumb. That should not be in the game. I love it. Shouldn't be in the game, though. But the idea that you can get 8 kills from one location without even being good and like without even really getting 8 kills. The fact that you really just like, I don't even know what to say about it. You really just got the shotgun first, or saw the guy first. You didn't actually fight him. Now here it gets to a 2v1 and I actually kind of run away, but we're not gonna. Now, but I am gonna say there's no shame in running away, so understand that. But this guy was definitely better than me, and I won, so don't give up either. Yeah, I don't know. Now the bad side of removing Tilted is obviously that, like, what is it, 39 kill game? That's the record right now. That'll never be broken now. Because that guy got 17, 18 kills just from Tilted Towers alone. So, unless they add another bigger city with more people, that record is never going away. So that's definitely a downside. But I think the ups definitely outweigh the downs. And I'm glad they're changing stuff. Like, games that don't change, that stay dull for a really long time, that's no bueno. That's no fun. That's no good. So yeah, I'll let you finish up the rest of this footage. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.